Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, my name's Jonathan. I make luxury videos, unboxings, and reviews. And today's video is all about getting to know me. So let's get into it. Before I get started with today's video, I would really appreciate it if you can hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel grow. I make videos every other day, pretty much on Louis Vuitton. So if you like that kind of content or simply want to see more of me, then definitely hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So I was tagged by my friend Melissa from The Right Handbag. I will leave her channel and video down below, but I'm sure you guys are already subscribed to her. She has an amazing channel helping everybody decide on what is the right handbag for you. So I would highly recommend checking her channel out. If you enjoy my content, you will definitely enjoy hers. So Melissa made this tag video wanting to get to know people on a more personal level, just because I know we always talk about handbags sometimes, but who are the people behind the handbags? So I absolutely loved this tag, and I'm so happy that she tagged me in it. So without further ado, let's get into question number one. So question number one is, what are three foods you don't eat that everyone else loves? And that is going to be sushi for me. I honestly do not enjoy sushi. It's just the taste profiles is just not something that I enjoy. Seafood, cannot do seafood whatsoever. It is just something that is not in my taste buds. I tried an oyster once and it was not for me. I've even tried salmon, and people always say that salmon is like the best entryway into seafood. Definitely not for me. And my friend even made me try a popcorn shrimp, and that was like heavily deep fried, and I can still taste the saltiness of the ocean. So seafood in general is just not for me. And then the last thing, and this is probably going to be very controversial, is going to be desserts. Like, I'm not a huge dessert person. Like, I will eat them, but to be honest, it's just not something that I love and crave for after I finish a meal. I'm usually pretty content with the food itself. And so I'm not always looking for something to have afterwards as like a sweet treat. So question number two is, what is your favorite way to exercise? And for full disclosure, I do not do as much physical activity as I should be doing. However, I have been starting to go rock climbing with one of my work besties, and so I will count that and say walking and rock climbing. Question number three is going to be, if you have 5K US dollars to spend on a bag or assortment of bags, what would you buy right now? And so Melissa used 5K USD because she is from the States. However, I'm going to translate this into Canadian dollars and give myself a budget of about 4,000. I want to say that would be like the conversion rate, maybe a little bit higher, 4,500. But let's go ahead for simplicity's sakes and just say 4,000. And truth be told, I would definitely take that money right now and go and buy that Keepball 45 that I've been having on my wish list for years on end. And if I just got $4,000 just out of the whim, that's probably what I would go and buy, just so that way I can finally knock that one off my wish list and not have to worry about it anymore. Fourth question is, are you a cat or dog person? And truth be told, I am probably more of a dog person than I am a cat person. We did have a family pet, and she was a small dog. However, she passed away at the beginning of 2025. So, not sure if I would be getting another dog anytime soon. However, she was our very first family pet, and she was an amazing dog. So I can only imagine that I would love both cat or dog, but because of how great she was, I consider myself more of a dog person. And then the next question is, what are your top three favorite comedy shows? And to be honest with you, I don't watch a lot of scripted TV. A lot of TV that I watch is reality shows. So I will change this question and say, what are my top three favorite reality shows? And number one is going to be Love is Blind. Absolutely love that franchise. And I can watch that show all day long if I needed to. And then my next two shows are going to be Too Hot to Handle, as well as Love Island. So you can sense what I'm kind of into. I'm kind of into the love of reality shows. So those ones are definitely my top three. However, I do like other shows such as Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and just other reality shows that necessarily don't always have to do with matchmaking. And then my next question is, what is your bag of the day? And I haven't left my house yet today because usually on Sundays, and that's when I'm filming this video, I try to batch record a bunch of videos for you. However, my bag of the day is going to be something that I am filming right after this, so I can't share that with you yet, but it will be coming out this coming week, and I'm so excited for you guys all to see it just because I did not know that this bag existed or even was coming out. So I am super excited to wear that bag out when I go and run some errands after filming. And then, favorite sport to watch. Truth be told, I'm not a huge sports person either. Probably not a shocker to most people. However, I do like to go to games with a group of people just because I am an atmosphere kind of person. So if I see a lot of people enjoying themselves, it makes me have a great time and I also enjoy myself. So I've been to some baseball games, hockey games, as well as basketball games. And so I don't necessarily enjoy the sport watching itself, but just being there in that atmosphere makes me enjoy my time. The next question is my favorite music genre, and that is definitely going to have to be pop or mainstream music. And more specifically, my absolute favorite artist is going to be Ariana Grande. Absolutely love her. She is probably the best vocalist in our generation to date. I absolutely love her to death. And then my favorite movie of all time. Honestly, that's probably going to be a very, very difficult one just because it kind of changed as I grew up. When I was a lot younger, I absolutely loved the scary movie series because I absolutely loved the parody aspect of it. And then as I grew older, I started to like the more scarier horror movies, so like Scream, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I'm not sure what would be my favorite movie of all time, but I can definitely tell you my favorite genre of movie would be horror. And then the last question is going to be, what is your favorite handbag brand? And I'm sure it comes to no surprise to anybody, but that is definitely going to be Louis Vuitton. And then if I had to pick something different from Louis Vuitton, I would choose a Goyard. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. And I wanted to say thank you again to Melissa for tagging me in this video. I absolutely enjoyed watching your video and getting to know you even better. I know we talk over Instagram sometimes, and I absolutely love our interactions. And so, with that being said, I will love to tag a few people down below that I would like to get to know just a little bit more. And so, with that being said, if you like this kind of content or simply want to see more of me, then definitely hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.